this is Joe, and today I'll be reviewing Top Max Racing from Velocity Toys, their Sand Monster. This is a high-performance, full-function radio control, 1/14 scale. I want to call it a Baja buggy because that's what I feel like it is. Just want to show you the package real quick. There's another couple pictures of it. Definitely cool. Let me tell you, my 4-year-old loves this toy. And I think that's the right age for this toy. This is a beginner. This is kind of like my first RC toy. That's not like a Thomas the Train or something from Cars, you know, which is what they've had before. But those just have not been great, and they quickly outgrow them, or they kick them. You know, they're 2 years old. They're trying to learn the Thomas the Train. They just go over and they start kicking it, and then they wonder why it doesn't work. So once your kid gets a little bit older, like I said, 4. You know, and this may be what the Kids Tech 1 means. It could be maybe a rating because it's an entry-level toy, but it says it goes 13 kilometers per hour, which is probably about 7 or 5 or I don't want to know. It's probably about 5 to 7 miles per hour, somewhere in there. It does not have a lot of power. But that's okay, because that's what you want when your kid's just learning out how to do RC. Let me show you what else you get with this. You also get a little trigger transmitter with a flexible top, so this won't get broken. There's no antennas on this. That's another good design feature. Comes with a little AC adapter, and it comes with a connector, and you plug it on in, and you know, it's a 6.4 volt lithium ion battery. It's rechargeable. And it looks like a 500 milliamp hour, so you get a pretty good run out of this. I think we got about 20 minutes or so when we tested them out. There'll be a video of it, but I want to show you real quick what it's got. It's got a 4-point independent suspension, which is nice. Again, it does not have a lot of power, and this did not do well in grass. The wheels just spin. It's not meant to be a 4-wheel vehicle, but on pavement, this is great. And I'll tell you what I love about this. The age that it's designed for, it's perfectly designed for, I think, a 4-year-old. I think a 4-year-old's probably about the starting age. You get someone that's 5 or 6, they're going to have fun with it, but they're not going to be like, oh, this is the best toy and I want to keep using it. They're going to move on to the next thing. Something that's bigger, something that's faster. And they make, Velocity Toys makes other products for that. So, again, my son's 4 years old. I'm just getting him into it, the hobby of RC toys. And he likes his truck. This is perfect. Right here, this is a nice, big, stiff front bumper. And when they run it into curbs, let me tell you, this is going to save the truck. Same thing on the back. It's got a nice, big, stiff, flexible bumper. And this does not go fast enough such that when you run it into a curb that it would break it. So it stops it, and it does a great job at that. These bumpers are worth their weight in gold because they protect the vehicle, they protect the axles, they protect the suspension, everything. Basically, if they didn't have these front bumpers, this toy would have been broken by now because my son's running into curbs. So let me show you real quick what you get. I do want to mention it is 2.4 gigahertz. They do give you a great transmitter with this. 2.4 gigahertz is the frequency seen in hobby grade toys, and it's you know, about 40 meters, which is really far out. Consider meters a little over 3 feet. It's pretty much there's going to be nowhere he can, you know, he's not going to have this thing further than 120 feet away from him or wherever. But it's got a great signal on it, and it's got a kind of a smaller little control, which is good because I got big hands. But this is designed for a little kid's hand, and it fits in their hands better. Real quick, I believe it comes with a 9 volt battery. A 9 volt battery does come included. You put that in there. And at the bottom, it's real simple. It's got a little left and right adjustment. You can adjust that to see if it's pulling left or right. It's got an on-off switch. It's got this little screw, which I just left unscrewed because I don't want to have to have a screwdriver every time I want to get in there. And you just pop it off. And you pop the battery in there. It's kind of tricky because it's so far down there. But it pops in there. It's pretty good. It snaps in there. Turn this on. Then you turn the transmitter on. And it should be binding away. This is switch on the vehicle. Pull and hold the trigger of transmitter. Switch on. Okay, so you got to hold. That gives you directions. It tells you how to bind it. you got to squeeze it, then you turn it on from the back. When it does that with the front wheels, you know you're bound. There you go. Oh, this wheel's got a little vibration to it. Something's wrong. Like I said, we've been banging these up. We've been taking them on some dirt roads and stuff, but it drives fine. It's just probably because it's got nothing to run on the ground. But you can see they both spin, so it's got two-wheel drive. Look, I'm going to give you an example of the steering. It turns. It's not the greatest turning radius, but it gets the job done. And again, it teaches them forwards, it teaches them backwards, teaches them forward turn, backward turn. So they got six different directions they can go. So my son's even using this. He's learning how to go backwards and turn the wheel and go around like this and then go out that way. So there's basic directions, you know, that there's stuff that you need to learn. It's great because he can bang this up. Let me turn it off. It's great because he can bang this up. He gets a pretty good run time with it. It's got a really well-designed bumpers. I think, you know, the one thing you got to watch out for this is you don't want to run it. It's not going to run in the grass. It just won't run. It won't move. The other thing is that it's not going to, you know, you want to keep it away from moisture. You know, the more expensive ones got waterproof electronics and all that. Just don't leave it out. Don't leave it in the rain. Take good care of it. I hope you enjoyed this review, and hope you learned a little bit something about the product. And thanks again for watching.